I was going to clean myself up before I start this video, but I can't even lie. The place is extremely hot. And to not add with the hardship that we used to pass through in this country every single day, you know. And that, in fact, this is the reason why I'm even making this video. The country is so difficult. In most countries, you can just go outside your house or go to the market, and then you can see where you buy a pressure food that help you fix invisible zips. But in Nigeria, no, they will not sell pressure foods that you can use to fix invisible zips. That is why I had to come up with this trick to help you guys. No, to help you guys. Well, to help myself fix invisible zippers. But I'm willing to share it with people because I love people very much. I hope you like the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. Please subscribe. I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.
You're welcome once again to another video. In this video, I would be fixing an invisible zipper on the shoulder of my senators. So I'm going to have a zipper running down the shoulder of my senator. Now, but whatever I do in this video can be applied to whatever you're making. Doesn't matter if it's a dress or a top or whatever you're doing that you want to install an invisible zipper to, you can use this method. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zip down my zipper, and then you're going to flatten the zipper. Now that part of the zip that is automatically bent, you see, I don't know if you can see that line. I hope you can see that line. We're going to iron that line flat. We're going to iron it so that it stays flat at all times rather than curling the way it does naturally. So we're going to lay it flat. We're going to lay it flat and we're going to iron it. I'm going to press it. I'm going to give it a long hard press to make sure it stays flat. We're going to do the same thing to both sides of our zipper. So when that is done, you can see that our zipper is not curling in anymore. It's now flat. So it's staying flat without being forced to stay flat because we've pressed it. So I'm going to come to my shirt and I'm going to turn the zipper to the front side. As you can see, this is the top part of the zip and this is the bottom part of the zip. We're going to turn the zipper to the right side, and then we're going to go to where we intend to fix our zipper, and we're going to flip it to the opposite position. As you can see that we're turning it to the opposite direction to where the zip would naturally curl in, and we're going to stitch very close to the rib of the zip. So please watch closely. You'll see where my needle is landing. So you're going to want to be very careful with this. As you can see, I'm putting one hand behind and using two fingers to press down and control the zip. The hand I'm putting behind is helping me to subtly pull the zip, that's keeping it straight, and the other two fingers I'm using is helping me keep the zipper flat. Remember, only use two fingers, don't use three. And use three, starts getting dangerous. Now I'm going to look at the zipper. I'm going to turn it to the right side. At the end of the day, we want the zipper to face the right side, so we're going to lay the right side facing up, and then I'm going to flip it around. As you can see, what I did the first time, I'm simply repeating the process. Now what this does is when you zip it, it turns the zip back to where it's supposed to be. this is the easiest way that I have seen anyone fix an invisible zipper. This zip is usually very problematic for not just beginners, for anybody that doesn't have the presser foot. But I bet you, if you follow my instructions and you practice, you would get a hang of it. I'm simply stitching from top to bottom. Now, like I said, 2 fingers behind, and use my other 2 fingers to control it. I'm using Ntui. Use only 2. So now I'm at the end. So when we zip it up, you see, smoothly. If you have not messed up your zipper by climbing on the teeth or on the rib where the actual zip is, this is the result you're going to end up with. As you can see, the zip is missing. I mean, like, where is the zip? The zip is not there, it's missing. So now I'm going to turn my facing so I can cover up my rough work. Y'all know I like my things neat. So I'm going to use my facing and the yoke of the shirt to cover up the rough work. Now, if you're making a dress and you're not using your lining to cover up your zipper, is still okay. You can just fix your zipper and your zipper allowance and everything will be fine. You hear me? I said everything. And everything will be fine. So simply just turn the rough parts inside out. I'm going to repeat the same process for the other side of my zipper. As I was saying, this will work for anything. If you're making a dress, you can use the lining the way I have used my facing and my yoke to turn the rough work inside. Don't worry, there are a lot of videos coming on the channel where I'm going to teach you people how to properly finish your garments, but you know, it's one video at a time. Yeah, and thank you to everybody that has been commenting on the videos. Thank you to everybody that watches my videos as soon as it drops. I always drop my video at 12 midnight every Wednesday and Saturdays, usually around 12, but Wednesdays and Saturdays, even if it's not by 12 midnight, I would always drop a video. So as you can see, this is the final result. It's beautiful. The zip is invisible. You know, it has on the invisibility cloak. You know, you can't see it. So I hope that when you actually try this for yourself, it works out. Have a nice day. Stay blessed.